the concept of balance is wrong. Like you said, I think it's balancing, right? Because you're constantly moving from this direction, that direction. And yeah, I mean, we've definitely flexed to work, right? Like my team personally, we're working way more than we ever were. My girlfriend opened up a fitness studio just before this all happened. She was open for about 6 weeks. And then now she had been closed for like 3 months before we got to phase 2, and she was able to actually open for smaller classes. But it was actually a real struggle in the middle there, because I was as busier than I've ever been, and she had absolutely nothing that she was doing. Right? Like she was closed. Like she couldn't do anything. Like she would call her customers and check in and see how things were going, but like she couldn't go to work. And so she had all this extra time, and I had like minus 5 minutes in the day, right? Like there was no extra time, and it was a bit of a struggle. And so, you know, we had to have that conversation like, hey, look, like this is an amazing opportunity. I've kind of got to get after it while it's here. I understand that you've got spare time. I need a little bit of flex here. Give me a couple months to work through this, and then we'll get some more people hired. We'll get trained. This probably won't last more than a couple months, right? Well, you know, here we are, I don't know, 4.5 months in. And
I think you might be doing this for a while.
No signs of stopping. Yeah, exactly. So, you know, so then after a couple months, we got a little more right. And it was, hey, when are we going to get back to normal? You know, and I said, okay, great. So, you know, we put in date night. So we've got a regimented night of the week where we go on a date, and my phone stays in the car, and we go to either to a sit outside restaurant, or, you know, go grab takeout and sit in the house, you know, sit in the deck or whatever. But, you know, that designated time where we get some time together and unplug, right? And not be connected to our phones or have to, you know, answer emails or what have you. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes after date night, I jump back on and clean out the of emails that are there. But yeah. And then, you know, for me, I do a little bit of either reading or listening to a book every morning. Lately, shameless plug, if you haven't read it, It Takes What It Takes by Trevor Moawad.
I just finished it. I just finished it last weekend.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm listening to 15 to 20 minutes of that every morning in the, you know, as we're getting ready or what have you. 3 days a week, I usually go for a 3-4 mile run. And so on those runs, that's, you know, a half hour, 45 minutes of Trevor in my ear as well. So, you know, that's been a really great book. I've shared it with a number of our agent partners and all the loan officers in our branch. I gave it to them because it's easy to get like really negative right now. And that's the whole point of that book, is to, you don't have to be, you don't have to be crazy positive guy that everything's roses, but just don't tell your, he curses a lot, but he says, don't tell yourself stupid stuff, right? Like, don't have that negative inner monologue that's going on. And for Pete's sake, even if it is negative in your head, don't say it out loud, right? Because you give it so much more power by putting it out.